Hi everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your amazing positive strategies about how you deal with tough times. It's time to draw the winner of the 3-question reading giveaway. I've got everyone who has commented on the wheel of names here, so I'm going to click the button and let's see who wins. Purushendra Singh, you are the winner of the 3-question reading. Please email me and we'll sort that out for you. My email address is just underneath each of the videos. So congratulations. Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for August 24th through to the 30th. Libra, let's get shuffling, starting with the Work Your Light Oracle to see what that overarching theme or message is for you. For Libra. Oh, I have just had this for Gemini. Yes, just say yes. This is a huge divine confirmation, Libra, if there is a key decision you've been trying to make, or, you know, this is the green light. This is the green light, and it asks you not to overthink it, but just say yes. So could be the answer that you have needed. Well, let's see what else we've got here. And if you've got Gemini in your chart as well, you might want to go and watch that reading. Vishuddha. Gemini had Anahata, the heart chakra. You guys have got the throat chakra. So yeah, Vishuddha is the throat chakra, guys, and it can mean there might be a communication that needs to be had this week. It can be that you might need to speak up to share your voice in a situation. Or some of you, some of you might like to sing, or, those kind of practices as well. That can be very healing as well. All right, well, let's see where this is going. So, Libra, let's go to the tarot, and the first card out will be your recent past. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let's see where it's all going. Can we get the focus? Current energy. We have got the 8 of Wands with the Hermit. So it might be time to come back from a period where you have been retreating to find answers. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Let's get the future outcome energy for you. We have got the Page of Wands. Okay, yeah, getting back into life, discovery, finding what lights you up again maybe. We've got the 5 of Cups. I mean, maybe you took that hermit time to heal, to recover, to reflect on a past situation. Let's clarify. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. I've got the Chariot in reverse and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there was a challenge with moving on from a situation. That's why we have the Hermit energy and the 5 of Cups. And we've got the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's a double whammy of conflict energy here, but we have got transformation or the Death card. Guys, it's really time to move on. I've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. This could mean one of two things, that you're moving on to this reality, but I generally see, the left-hand side as the past, the right-hand side as the future. So I really feel like this 10 of Cups, there could have been an ending on the home front or in a relationship, or something to do with, an area of your life that you were very fulfilled in for a period of time, and that has come to an end, or there has been conflict in it. And that's why we sort of see this this challenge with moving on from that. So let's start here then, Libra. We've got the Six of Pentacles, Chariot in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Yeah. So, I mean, for some of you, you might have gone through a completion, and like I said, in a relationship. This is the 10, right? 10 of Cups, and it's generally seen as a really, you know, fabulous card. However, 10s are completion in the tarot. Some of you could have either completed a relationship, completed something that, you know, you found a lot of fulfillment in. It could have been a loved job where you've been made redundant as well, or that you've lost that job. That is a possibility here as well. Some of you may have needed to leave a home, be it because you had to sell it, or that a rental agreement came to an end and you've had to move on, and you were really happy there, and there's, you know, a lot of mixed feelings about that move. So that's the kind of things that I'm seeing here with this situation. The Five of Wands, you know, is that conflict. It can be internal, it can be external. So yes, it could be, you know, pettiness with a landlord, or, you know, something like that. It can also be like the gossipy situations in friendship, or the office politics, all those kinds of things. The Five of Wands for me is often an energy of dealing with somebody who is using their personal power in unconstructive ways, either against you, or, you know, that you are around their energy, and that's you know, affecting your own balance here. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like maybe there has been a situation where the tables have turned, and all of a sudden there might be some financial pressure, and it could be to do with this ending, this moving out, this moving on, whatever it is. I feel like it has affected your financial balance here, or even just your internal balance here with the Six of Pentacles. It is a card of Pentacles, which generally is about our home, our financial resources, those kinds of things. But the number 6 is also the number of joy and harmony and healing and those kind of things. So you could be, you know, it could have caused a balance issue in one of those areas as well. So that's what I'm seeing here. And the Chariot in reverse, I mean, the Chariot is a card of victory, and it's a card of, you know, moving forward and moving on at pace. But in its reverse, it's like there's a challenge with moving forward, right? And it could be because, you know, we're reflecting on the past with the Five of Cups over there. So, you know, really with the Chariot, it challenges us to leave a sense of home or comfort zone in order to move forward. So again, I'm coming back to that, you know, leaving a home situation. That has probably been really, really challenging for you to get your head around. But there is a sense here that maybe it's inevitable that we need to move on, and you will find a greater sense of balance in the future. So that's what I'm seeing there. I'm going to talk a bit more about the Chariot. Let's just get the current focus energies up. We've got Five of Swords this time, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So the Five of Swords, guys, again, is just, it's that card of conflict, and it can be an escalation of conflict going from Five of Wands to Five of Swords. You could be dealing with someone who's quite unreasonable or difficult in this situation, where it started off as, you know, them just being a bit annoying or petty, and now, you know, the knives are out, right? It is a card of victory, but this is a victory where there's a sense of trying to get one over on each other, or fighting an uneven battle, or it's a situation that's not win-win. So really, generally, when the Five of Swords is in a reading, the advice is, you know, walk away from it sooner rather than later, because the longer you engage with it, there's just more to be lost. So it's not a healthy energy at all. So you could be dealing with someone, and there's just no way to make them see sense or light, and it's better just to move on. So that's what I'm seeing here. And we have two cards here of swift moving on, and I feel like this has been the challenge for you, but with that Five of Swords energy, I think you're going to get to the place where it's like, okay, well, now I just know that there's nothing left in this situation. Yes, I do need to move on. That's where I'll find my balance and find my harmony. And some of you guys might go through a little bit of a hermit mode this week in order to seek some answers. The Hermit is about going within to find the truth, maybe to heal, to restore, to rebalance yourself. And, you know, the thing about the Hermit is you might feel initially that you just don't know, you know, where you're going to go after this situation, whether it's home, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship. You might feel a little bit alone and solo and in the dark at the moment. But the more the Hermit seeks the answers internally, you know, the more we heal, and the more that lantern, that's the star energy there, burns brighter and that path forward is revealed. So the star energy is about rebirth and transformation, and we have the death card or transformation in this reading as well. So I feel like this situation is going to lead to a personal transformation for you, a bit of a phoenix rising from the ashes type of situation. But first of all, you know, there's a few processes to go through, and I think this week you're really going to be in that cocooning stage of trying to understand it, getting hindsight on the situation, and seeking your answers on how to move forward. So that's what I'm seeing with the Hermit energy. Yes, again, you might be dealing with a Virgo person as well. Okay, so the Eight of Wands in the Chariot. Yes, you might be relocating physically, or, you know, working from a different premise as well with this. The Eight of Wands can be a communication coming in, generally, you know, through the airwaves, phone, social media, email, that kind of thing. So it also stands for swift change, swift progress, or swift movement. So I feel like once those pieces fall into place and you make your decision that, oh, there's nothing left in this situation, I have to move on, it all starts happening really quickly for you. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Chariot is about, as soon as you're in that, there's no indecision anymore and you're not in two minds, that unicorn is charging off across those sand dunes, you know, and that's where you have your liberation. This is freedom and liberation. Look at the unicorn. So it's a really beautiful energy there. And I really feel, Libra, that it's going to be so transformational for you. I mean, this is the Death card. The Death card is saying that, you know, this is the end of the situation, and it's time to release it, allow it to pass, and follow the light to a new chapter now, right? Coming out of the temple. I mean, you could say that the Hermit mode was when we were sort of, you know, in our temple, in our darkness, not in a bad way, but to seek those answers. And I would think it's going to be a short Hermit period, and then you're going to be re-emerging. You're going to be coming out of that in either the end of the week or the weeks that follow this. And then it's going to be about self-discovery. I mean, the Page of Wands is generally a card of good news. So you could be receiving good news about, you know, a job or a home if you've had to leave one. But the Page of Wands is also, what I always notice in this is that he has the Ace of Wands here and he's exploring it. So there's a sense of coming back to your sense of passion and purpose and what lights you up in your life, getting growth, starting to think about new manifestations. You know, 3 sand dunes, 3 in tarot is a number of creation. And yes, you might feel a little bit in the desert for a little while, but it won't be long before the new opportunities start to come in for you here, Libra. You know, if you can allow that ending to happen and surrender to what is. That's what the Death card asks you to do. Now, I'm just tuning into the 5 of Cups over here. Oh, look, the world in reverse over there, guys. Look, the 5 of Cups is your third 5 in this reading. And it really is the reminder to not focus on the past and what might have been lost, or the disappointments or the expectations that weren't met in this situation. You know, the past is the past. It can't be changed and we can't get it back. And the past really is the thief of the future, of the present moment, sorry. It's really time to build a bridge over it and come back to, you know, the portal of your heart, come back to yourself, because otherwise we can end up in, you know, negativity or depression as well, and we can miss the opportunities that are right behind us, the new opportunities that want to come in. So when I see the 5s in tarot, which is the number of conflict, I always say that change transmutes conflict, because 5 is also the number of change. It's halfway between 1 and 10. You know, it's the turning point. You're at a turning point here where you have the option to transform your life. We've got the world over here in reverse, so you could be about to go through a very big cyclic completion in your life. if it's in reverse like that, you know, we don't want to resist. If cycles are ending, and we've got the Death card here as well, you know, we will need to go with that natural flow and be like the dancer who, you know, just goes with effortless flow into her new chapter. She doesn't hold on. She knows that a karmic ending is a karmic ending, and, you know, jumps through that Saturnian hoop into the next chapter. I mean, this is about being reborn here. And I just find it interesting how we've got the 3 losses here, but we've got the 3 sand dunes, which is the 3 new manifestations in this card here. So it's saying don't focus on the past, focus on creating the new, focus on creating the next chapter. And with the Page of Wands, you know, you could actually get some some positive good news coming in at the end of this, which really is the light at the end of the tunnel that helps you guide yourself through this situation. Could be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, someone younger than you. Doesn't have to be, but that's a possibility. So I feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is good news on the other side of this. You know, just need to really release the situation, not focus on it, and know that you'll be led to better places very soon. Okay, Libra, I am going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may not be everyone's reading this week. In fact, it won't be, and that is okay. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another message.